What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the Spandex 7 where we play music really loud and stuff pillows really tight. I'm Robbie and in today's episode we're going to look at should you upgrade to the Samsung Galaxy S5. I got all my notes right here, so let's get started right away. I want to let you guys know at the beginning that this is my opinion. I don't know if this will work for everyone, but this is what I would do and this is what I think looking at the facts of what the difference is between the Samsung Galaxy S4 and other phones and the Samsung Galaxy S5. Now, the Samsung Galaxy S5 will be released on April 11th, 2014. You can pre-order now, though. Now let's look into the changes that are going to be coming in Samsung's new version of their Galaxy flagship. I have a big list here, so I'm just going to start naming them off. First of all, the screen size has been bumped up from 5 inches to 5.1 inches, but with the same number of pixels. This has resulted in lower pixel density. The Samsung Galaxy S4 had about 441 ppi. This new Samsung Galaxy S5 has about 424. To the average consumer, this will definitely not be a noticeable difference. Overall, talking about the design and size of the phone, it is 15 grams heavier, 0.2 millimeters thicker, 3.4 millimeters taller, and 2.7 millimeters wider. Overall, a bigger phone, but I don't think people will notice it that much. It honestly looks really good. The processor in the S5 has been bumped up a lot. From the Snapdragon 600 we saw in the Samsung Galaxy S4, we now see a Snapdragon 801 processor clocked in at 2.5 gigahertz. One of the biggest differences from the S4 to the S5 is going to be the implementation of the Fingerprint Scanner on the home button. From the reviews we've already seen of it, it looks like it does work well, although it does require a perfect swipe. So if you don't do that, it may not work all the time. In my opinion, I would tell you guys not to buy it directly for this feature. There's other features in the phone that you should buy it for, but not necessarily for this. Also, another big talked about feature is the IP67 certification. And I think this is really cool because this will come in handy. They demonstrated in the video it being used in the shower. And that's when I would use it. I would play music in the shower, watch videos, stuff like that. Also, another big addition is the heart rate monitor on the back, and it focuses more on the health aspect. We'll have to see how much this thing is actually going to be used. I think it may be used for a small percentage of people, but the majority of the people will not use this. Although I do believe it is cool to have on your phone. Now talking about the camera has been bumped up from a 13 megapixel camera to a 16 megapixel camera and now offers new modes like selective focus. The S5 continues to have the 2 megapixel front-facing camera. The S5 now comes with a soft touch material on the back. No more glossy plastic, which a lot of people didn't like. It comes in 4 different colors. It comes in copper gold, shimmery white, charcoal black, and blue. The battery has now been bumped up from a 3600 milliamp hour battery to a 3800 milliamp hour battery. Although there's only 200 milliamp hours added, it will be probably a lot better because of this new ultra power saving mode. Speaking of connectivity, it is the first smartphone to have an 802.11 AC Wi-Fi chip, which is the fastest right now. It is 3 times faster than the previous one. It also comes with a new feature called Download Booster that brings together LTE and Wi-Fi for faster downloads. That is pretty much all the changes from the S4 to the S5. Now let's get on to my final thoughts of should you upgrade to the S5. I want to start off by saying you don't need to upgrade if you don't have to. Say for example you have the S4 and you just bought it last year and your contract's not up for another year. That is fine. The S4 is still a wonderful fast phone that will get you through everyday life. But if for some reason you have an ability to get an upgrade from another person on your line or you have some extra money laying around, the S5 would still be a decent upgrade from the S4. Personally, if I had the S4, I would not spend full price to buy the S5. But if you do have a phone like the Samsung Galaxy S3 or other phones in that range like the iPhone 4S, things like that, I think this would be a very satisfying, good upgrade to the Samsung Galaxy S5. It would be around $199 to upgrade on contract, which is a great price for a premium, high-end smartphone. And I believe that upgrade is well worth it. All in all, the Samsung Galaxy S4 is still a great phone, one of the best. But the Samsung Galaxy S5 is going to be one of the top phones of 2014. Also, you have to remember a lot of phones are going to be coming out to compete with the Samsung Galaxy S5. They could be better. If you want a little sneak peek into that, click on the screen right here to look at my top 5 phones to look out for in 2014. That's basically all I have to talk about today about the Samsung Galaxy S5 and if you should upgrade. I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet. I might. I'll keep you guys updated. But if you did like this video, hit that like button down below and subscribe for new videos. We post every Wednesday and Saturday. I hope you guys will stick around, and I will see you next time. This is Robbie from the Spandex 7 checking out.